Hey, would you like to hear a happy story time? Because this video is not for you if you want to hear that, because I'm getting ready to rant a little bit. And I apologize if you want to see happy, joy. This is not the video for you. I'm pissed off right now. I just got off the phone with the company, and I'm gonna make a whole video about it on my other channel when it's all done, but it's not done yet. You know, whenever I get home improvement stuff here, it's never done. It goes on and on and on and on. I'm calling this company out by name, which I've never done, and I'm going to do it this time because I am that mad. Okay. When did this all start? This all started back in August of last year. I signed, I wanted to get my front door redone, right? Because the door frame was warped. Where my storm door was put in, it was warped. It wasn't sitting right. I wasn't happy with my front door. It's old. It's a metal door, and it was kind of dented. It's got some dents in it that were there when I bought the house. Anyway, and the door, I wasn't happy with it. Like I wanted it all replaced. I'm talking like the door frame, the threshold, the storm door, the door. I wanted to get it all replaced. Okay. Well, I talked to several different companies, got estimates, and finally decided to go with this one company. Window World of the Triad is the name of this company. I don't know if you can tell, it didn't go well. It has not gone well. Okay, here's what happened. Okay, so it was August of last year that I signed the thing. You know, I put half down at that point. This project, the whole thing, storm door, front door, threshold, frame, threshold, the whole shebang. They're doing everything about the doorway is going to be replaced. All of it. The wood, everything. $4,600 for the whole thing. Okay. And honestly, that was about what the other quotes were around that same amount. So apparently it's not that outrageous. That's what they're charging. Okay, because they said that it was cheaper in the past, but parts have gone up, labor has gone up, everything has gone up, which I get that. Okay, fine. So I paid them I put half down, like $2,300. That was in August. They told me at that point there was a 20-week waiting period to get started. 20 weeks. Is that right? No. Is that what they said? Was it 20 weeks? No, it wasn't 20 weeks. That doesn't sound right. 5 months. Well, no, I guess it was, because they said it would be about January before they got out here. 5 months. I said, well, I mean, if it's fine, I guess just put me on there and we'll get it done when you get to it. I mean, my door was fine. It wasn't urgent or anything. So, all right, now, the beginning of November, this would have been about November 2nd, November 3rd, something like that. I got a call from these people out of the blue. Hey, your door, everything came in early. We have an opening tomorrow morning. Can we come out and put in your door? I said, yeah, sure. If you got everything, let's go for it. Let's do it. That's great. I won't have to wait till January. So they get out to the house, right? And they put in the front door. And then one of them goes, hey, we just discovered we ordered the wrong size storm door. The one that we ordered is 4 inches too narrow. Which, and I asked the first thing that came to mind. I said, how do you order 2 doors for the same door front, the same doorway, and you get one of them that far off? How do you order 2 doors at the same time and get completely different measurements for these doors? How did that happen? And he said, well, ma'am, I don't know. I'm not the one who did it. I'm just the installer. I said, I understand. How does that happen? He said, I don't know. I'm very sorry. We can't install this storm door. What do you want to do? I said, well, what can we do? So he said, I don't know. So at this point, they had taken down some of the decorative stuff on the front of the house that frames in the door. And he said, can we just leave this off? Because it will be easier when we come back to do the storm door. I was under the impression that the storm door was going to be reordered, which it was, and it wouldn't be that long before they could get back out here. Yeah. No. So I said, yeah, just leave it off. I ended up sticking it in my storage building. I said, that's fine. The front of my house looks like somebody broke into it because the stuff missing and there's no storm door. It just looks weird. All right. So I wait. So I got my new front door. They had to disconnect my doorbell. I've had no doorbell. The front of my house looks goofy. I've had no storm door. And so I waited and waited and waited, and I didn't hear anything from them. So about the end of November, I called them and I said, hey, I just want to get an update on my storm door. And the lady I talked to didn't have any idea what I was talking about. And so she said, well, I'm going to have to call you back. I'm sorry, but I don't know what door you're talking about. I said, well, y'all put in my front door, but not my storm door. Well, I'm going to have to get back to you on that. Okay. She said, are you saying nobody gave you an update? I said, I haven't heard a word from anybody. It's been almost a month and nobody has said a thing to me. Oh, I'm sorry about that. So she called me back the next day and said, yes, well, yes, your door has been ordered, but it won't be in until the end of December. Is that okay? I said, no, it is absolutely not okay. That's a month from now. I've already been waiting almost a month. Well, I'm sorry, ma'am. You know what I think happened? I think nobody ordered the storm door. I think they forgot. I think they just forgot about it. Because she acted like she didn't know anything about it. So, yeah, it'll be the end of December before it comes in. We can't do anything about it. Like, yeah, it's amazing the stuff that y'all just can't help. So I said, well, I guess it's going to have to be okay. And I said, I do want to let you know I am very unhappy with the service I have gotten so far. It's like pulling teeth getting any information out of y'all. You don't want to tell me anything. Nobody seems to know what they're doing. Nobody seems to know what's going on. You can't even submit basic door measurements, apparently. Well, I'm sorry, ma'am. She sounded like I was bothering her. Like, well, I don't mean to hold you up. I'm sorry, ma'am. Yeah, everybody's sorry. So, all right, we get all the way through December. I never got a single phone call, a single anything. I tried to call them several times. Nobody answered. I didn't get anywhere, dead ends. Finally, I got somebody on the phone today. This is January 7th, 2022. And I got a lady on the phone. And at first, again, the lady like, I have no record. What's your address? What's your phone number? I don't have you in here. I said, y'all really need to find a better way to look people up. This is ridiculous. So then she put me on hold. She said, let me go check. Finally, she found me. Let me go check on your door. And she said, oh, it just came in. I said, what a coincidence. On the day I called you, it just happened to come in. How about that? Well, let me put you on hold. I'm going to get you scheduled to get your door put in. I ended up having to call. I had to leave a voicemail for the scheduler, and then she just called me back, and she said, "Yeah, we've got your door." I said, "Is it the right measurement?" And she said, "Oh, of course." We'll see. There may be another update to this. They're coming Monday morning supposedly with my storm door. And she said, "Yes, can they come Monday morning and put it in?" I said, "Well, I work from home, so I guess that'll be fine." And I said, "By the way, you know, this has been a nightmare. This has been a real pain in the butt. Your error caused all this problem. Y'all ordered the wrong door, and I ended up having to go without a storm door, without a doorbell. The whole front of my door looks nasty because the woodworking has all been removed. It's just open and bare. It looks gross. I've had to look at it for 2 months like that. You know, is there any way I could get even a little bit of a discount? Because I kind of feel like I should get some kind of compensation for this, because it's your fault. It is y'all's fault that it has gone the way it has. And quite frankly, if I had it to do over again, I would not have worked with y'all. I would not have done this if I had it to do over again. But we're too far in it now, and I'm going to have to just see it through. She said, well, we don't really do that. We don't really give compensation. But I can talk to management and see. So I guess I'm a Karen, because I said, can you please, because I feel like I'm not looking for a big discount, but if I feel like, $4,600, can you give me like a couple $100 off, $100 off? Can I get something here for the trouble? Because this has been a lot of trouble. So she put me on hold and supposedly went and talked to somebody. She probably just went next door and talked shit about me to somebody. And then she comes back and goes, I'm sorry, ma'am, but our policy is that if we complete the project within 6 months of you signing the contract, you are not eligible for any compensation for anything that happens during the project. And it hasn't been 6 months. See, I signed the contract in August. Next month it will be 6 months. So since it's done within 6 months, their policy is they don't give any kind of anything to anybody. I said, okay. And I did tell her I was going to make a video about him. I said, I'm going to make a video and I'm going to call y'all out by name. She said, well, you do whatever you think is best, ma'am. That's up to your discretion. But we will not be compensating you. So I guess Monday they will come put in my storm door. And hopefully it will go all right. And I will give them their remaining $2,300. And then they can just piss off because I don't ever want to deal with them again. So I'm gonna leave a review for them on Google, absolutely, because they are awful. They are absolutely awful. I'm not mad at the installers. It's kind of like when I got my countertops done. Like, I'm not mad at the installers, but the way people run things around here is just, it's absolutely ridiculous. And I am not one to ask for discounts. I'm not. Normally, I just keep my mouth shut, like, okay, whatever, fine. It's not quite what I wanted. I'm not the person that sends food back at restaurants. Like, it's fine. I'll eat it, whatever. Just don't worry about it. I don't know. This just to me is ridiculous. They don't care. They don't care. These people, I got the distinct impression they don't give a shit. They don't care how anybody feels about anything. So, but I told them I will be talking about y'all. I'm gonna make a video and explain what happened, and I'm gonna give my side of the story. Well, you do whatever you think is best. She didn't give a shit. So, don't get anything from Window World or the Triad because they suck. Anyway, maybe Monday I'll finally have a storm door, and maybe it'll fit, maybe it won't. I don't know. Either way, I will show it to you when it's done. I do have video and pictures of this whole process, and I'm going to put all that together in a video for my other channel when it's done, and I'm going to call them out there too. I'm going to call them by name. I've never called any of these companies that I've dealt with. I've never called them by name. I'm calling these people out by name. I'm going to call them by name. Anyway, I'm going to go calm down. I'm going to go have a piece of cold pizza or something, and I'm just going to it's not going to ruin my weekend. I'm not going to let it ruin my weekend. So I will part with my $2,300, and maybe I'll have my front door and all the framing and everything redone Monday. Maybe. I hope. Dear God, I hope. I just want it to be done at this point. Like, whatever. But I will never deal with them again. So I have another little clip of squirrels to upload. And I'm going to upload that right after this. So you can look at squirrels and forget about the angry lady that bitched about doors for 13 and a half minutes. Sorry. I just wanted to get that off my chest. I'm really not happy right now. So anyway, I hope you're having a good Friday. I hope you're looking forward to a fun weekend. I am. I'm going to a 90-minute long exercise class in the morning. And it's going to be fun. And then I'm going to have the rest of the day to do whatever I want. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you again soon.